Sunderland 0, Manchester City 0 match reaction. First game of 2026 wasn't too bright. First off, it was absolutely shocking. Sunderland could have had a goal in the first half. Had that Brian Brobby chance where he just shoulder barges Diaz out the way. Donnarumma comes out and makes a great save. Sunderland had more possession, more shots as well. More shots on target. I thought it was going to be like the one at Etihad, because the one at Etihad, Sunderland were good for 20 minutes and they switched off, and then, Foden scored that great goal and that Gavardio header. I thought, something similar was going to happen tonight at the Stadium Light, but wasn't to be. And then Haaland had that chance that Foden makes a great run on the ring. Joe's past him, cuts it back into Haaland. Haaland, it's right at the keeper. I wish he would have just put in, one on the sides, one on the corners. Then it would have been a goal. There would have been 1-0 up. But yeah. Then going into the second half, we were better in the second half, 100%. We were pressuring Sunderland more, had more chances. But yeah, just couldn't finish our dinner. I mean, Gavardio had that header against the keeper. It's just most of our shots. I mean, don't get us wrong, the keeper was good for Sunderland. He was decent. But, it's just because of the way our shots went. If we put them shots, in one of the corners, they would have won that game 2-0, 3-0. But it's just, wasn't our day-to-day. And to be honest, you got to give credit to Sunderland as well. They defended really, really well against us. They kept Haaland out, kept Doku out as well, had all men on right at the back, just fighting till the end. Big props to Sunderland for that. But yeah, no, it wasn't meant to be. But Savio had that chance as well. Brilliant ball in by Cherky, brilliant run by Cherky. Savio, easy tapping, should have scored. I don't know what to see. Look, I think we have to sell Savio. Me personally, we have to sell Savio because I just can't defend him anymore. But yeah, then Doku had that chance where he hit off the Sunderland player. Then Gavardio had one, and then right at the end, Reinders should have cut it back into Haaland because it's on his weak foot. He could have took the touch, then looked up to see if anyone was there. Could have passed it to Haaland, and then would have been different maybe. But yeah, what can you do? It wasn't the brightest of games. Yeah, we are now 4 points behind Arsenal. If we would have won that game, it would have been only 2 points behind Arsenal. But yeah, listen, I do think Arsenal are eventually going to slip up. Listen, they're bottlers. It's in the DNA. They definitely will slip up. But yeah, could have been better. It feels like a loss. I know it's only a point, but it does feel like a loss. But yeah. Yeah, Chelsea at home next for us. They just recently sacked Maresca as well. I think we'll get back on track on that game because they themselves not really too good on form. Lost at home against Villa. Yeah, I think we will beat Chelsea, but yeah, need a better performance than that. I need to finish our dinner more. If we want to win against Chelsea. But yeah, Sunderland 0, Man City 0. I would take that against Sunderland. I mean, Sunderland really, really well. They're such a great team. I think it's only them and Arsenal who haven't been unbeaten at home yet. So yeah, props to that. But yeah, we could have been the first ones. We could have done it. But yeah, it's one of them, innit?